So what is it? As the crow flies. So it's the furthest away from here.
The winner, yeah. So whoever's got the furthest distance from Warwick measured as the crow flies. Paul Berney, you absolute bugger. You absolute bugger. It is December the 22nd. I've just posted up on social media about a Zwift ride that I did on Saturday. If it was possible to ride 500k indoor, which I did in about 13 hours. And then straight away, Mr. Berney messages me with a challenge that he has. It is Friday afternoon. Behind me here is the award-winning pizza restaurant down Brew. That is the start line to this 48-hour challenge. We are going to be starting in about 20 minutes. Not if I'm wearing a watch. 6 o'clock we roll from the start line. Somewhere over there is the ideas man, Paul Berney. Thank you, Paul, for bringing this collection of cyclists together. We've got a group of very capable cyclists. I think if you're maxing out at 200 to 300 miles, which makes me think everybody is going to go north. To me, there's 2 routes north, what I call the M6 and the M1. About a mile away from this start line is the St John's Junction. That could be the point where people have to reveal their route cards. I don't know if I'm going to follow them or sneakily come back the wrong way down this one-way street. There's a high street just down here. I think 4 or 5 of us could push on into Scotland and get quite far. I know what my route plan is. I'm hoping if somebody goes full send, I think there's 2 people in this group that potentially could go full send, a lot of time on the bike, very little sleep. If they push onto Aviemore or Fort William, then absolute fair play to them. But I think realistically, Glasgow, Edinburgh, a little bit north of that maybe.
To wish Kimbo luck on his 48-hour challenge.
Hey, cheers, man.
Here he is, look. Thought I'd come and say good luck, Kimbo. Looking forward to it. Got it all planned out, all ready to go.
It's all planned out.
Yeah.
I don't know, just all day nervous excitement.
I can tell you're nervous because you're twitching your leg.
I want a beer.
And what was you up at 3:30 this morning?
Yeah, eating.
Stressing.
I'm
not going to try and go mention certain things because I know Kimbo is very superstitious about certain things being mentioned or done, or have you done this or have you done that. I know everything will be in hand.
Just want to start.
Do you?
Yeah. Depends on the strategies. I think there could be 2 or 3 different strategies. Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out tonight and then how it sets up after Saturday.
Surely there can't be that many. You'd have thought some people are going to cross paths.
You'd have thought, well, except him because he's going south.
It's a one-way street.
None of us are going to be on the ferry with him, so.
What's the weather looking like?
It's windy, got a crosswind, cross tail,
Right.
but it should stay dry. This morning it's looking as if it's going to be quite wet, so I was playing around with layers and what to take and where to pack stuff. But I think I should be okay. As I am, stay dry, just a bit windy.
What are you? You're not camping, are you?
Oh, I might be. 8 minutes to go.
Good luck, Kimbo.
Cheers, man. There we go, we are underway. Chose the option of going the wrong way down the one-way street, bloody cyclists, and then I haven't seen anybody since. Didn't see anybody at St John's, can't see anyone, I don't think they can see me. So now I've got no idea where people are going, so it is just my own ride. I'm not sure if people are going to post up tonight where they end up. Good to finally get going, though mentally trying to get my head around the fact I've still got a ride into the night, into the dark tonight, but I'm not sure at what point I'll find out where everybody else has gone. So just got to concentrate on my own ride, trying to burn off some of this nervous energy that's been with me all day. Kenilworth Castle, nowhere near as good as Warwick. There we go. Don't know if they're building it or knocking it down. It's spitting, 6 miles in. It's raining already. It's just because I slagged off Kenilworth Castle. 8 miles in. Yeah, first wrong turn of the weekend. Don't look too closely at my Strava. Why can't it just stay like this? 20 minutes of rain, but a little bit wet. Nothing too bad, but it stays like this. Nervous energy is gone. Just need to actually concentrate on power output and saving the legs on the downhills and just freewheeling as much as possible. This cross tailwind is actually more tail cross. I'm flying at the minute. We're into the second hour quite comfortably. Where'd this headwind come from? What the hell? So, 37 miles on day one, part one. Just at just a pit stop really. A couple of snacks and just a bit of time just to get off the bike. But I'm over halfway for today and progress is bloody good. The cross tailwind, tail cross is just pushing me on. I think about 20-25 minutes ahead of schedule. So I'm happy about that. Daylight is fading pretty quickly, so I'm just gonna throw these in my neck and get going. I want to try and get off the road as soon as I can, but without pushing sort of too hard and affecting tomorrow, because tomorrow is the big day. Got plenty of daylight for that. Been through some of the nicest roads I think in North Warwickshire, even through the West Midlands, through Kingsbury and then into South Staffordshire, to here, to Lichfield. It's been bloody good. Would be nice to know where everyone else is, but it's part of the fun. So the 2 hours, well, into the third hour now. Quite a few to go. Quite annoyingly, because I'm ahead of schedule, when I was plotting this I was trying to find chip shops along the route, but I was plotting it based on about 15 or 16 average, and I wasn't sure I would get to the chip shops before they closed, so I sacked them off, which is why I've chosen this Morrison's petrol station. But I've just ridden past the two. As soon as I went past them, I think my taste buds and my stomach jumped out and went through the front door. On that second one, I was tempted, really tempted to turn around and go back to it. But I think that's the battle I have in my head, because I've got that set plan of where I want to be and what I want to do and where I'm going to eat. Once that's set, I can't move off it for some reason. I think that's what I need to change. One, I need to be more adaptable to the things that are going on around me, either when it's affected by weather, traffic. When I'm sort of getting to that sort of time of day where it is feeding time, just do what you want to do. This doesn't have to be so regimented. And I'm disappointed because it is so early in day one that my mind is thinking like that. So I think it's more because I do just want to get off the road. But I think tomorrow, because I've got daylight on my side, it's going to be less of a rush tomorrow. Yeah, it's a long day, but I've got time to scoff this, push onto the hotel and get day one done. Glasses are off. I think we've got about 40 minutes left of daylight, but thankfully the clouds are gone, so twilight should be okay. It should still be quite light once the sun does set. But I think I'm only about an hour and 40 away from Stoke, which is the end point to part one of this challenge. So I think I should get there about 10 past 10. I think that's still about 20 minutes, half an hour ahead of schedule. And that's the difference that a tailwind can make in just 4 hours of cycling. So tomorrow, and I think it's even stronger Sunday, I could be making too much progress. An hour and 40, cruise on into Stoke. If anything, I've probably got too much food on me now. But just get off the road, have a shower, get ready for the long day tomorrow. 9:30 on a Friday night. We're about 20 miles an hour on the A51. Can't believe how little traffic I've seen in the last 3 hours. It's been incredible. We just ticked under 14 miles to go. So about another 50 minutes I think on this. It's actually still quite a warm wind. It's weird, still a nice tailie. Almost too warm. Yeah, just looking forward. Get day one done. That is the end of day one. We've made it to the familiar colours of Travel Lodge, Trentham Gardens, 66 miles. Last hour was tough. A51 became a dual carriageway and got a little bit dark, and I think was a little bit longer than Google Maps implied. So I was glad to get off that bit. That was not fun. We're done. Shower, bit of food that I've still got in my pockets. Early start tomorrow, big day. I think lots of fun to be had. Going to be amazing scenery tomorrow. So, day one, all good. Dinner is served. Been absorbing back sweat for the last 5 hours. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so I've kind of made myself at home. I've emptied the middle bag. I might rejig that for tomorrow. Off the bike clothes, don't need to touch those today. I'm going straight to bed once I've showered. And fresh clean kit ready for tomorrow. It takes a couple of minutes to throw it all in the tail fin. I'll be back on the bike and we are good to go for day two. I got about 2.5 hours kip. Starting to get a bit toasty warm. But yeah, progress is good. I am time rich today. I can see the sea. Peekaboo. North of Kendal, there's a 10-mile climb. It is 6 p.m. on Saturday. It is half time. These rooftops behind me, that is the southern tip of